Good morning. I am Berkeley Cox, Junior Band Club member. We would like to welcome all the students, staff, community leaders, and most importantly, our veterans to Long Beach Middle School. Our school is extremely excited about today's celebration. It's our goal today to show our veterans how much we appreciate their service and sacrifice. At this time, we invite you to please stand for the presentation of the colors and to remain standing as the national anthem is performed by the Long Beach Middle School Band under the direction of Miss Adrienne Coco.
Mark time. March. Present. Arms. Carry. Colors. Ready. Cut. Mark time. March.
I would like to call Joanna Huey, our principal, to the podium to say a few words of welcome. And please be seated.
All right, good morning. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's ceremony and thank you for attending. I'm honored to be speaking with you today on such an important occasion. We're here today to honor our service members and to remember the sacrifices they have made. The writer Michel de Montaigne once said, "Valor is stability, not of legs and arms, but of courage and the soul." We are here today to celebrate that valor and to honor our heroes and to remember their achievements, their courage, and their dedication, and to say thank you for their sacrifices. Thinking of the heroes who join us in this group today and those who are here only in spirit, a person can't help but feel awed by the enormity of what we encounter. We stand in the midst of patriots and the families and friends of those who have nobly served. Thank you for answering that call of duty. You have made the armed forces the most respected in the world. I would also like to acknowledge the family members of our service members, for you also have answered that call to duty. As a proud retired military wife, I understand firsthand the sacrifices you make as well when your loved ones are away serving our country. So to you also, I say thank you. The service members we honor today come from all walks of life, but they share several fundamental qualities. They possess courage, pride, determination, selflessness, dedication to duty, and integrity, all the qualities needed to serve a cause larger than oneself. We are so pleased and honored that you have chosen to spend a few moments with us here today. At this time, I would like to direct your attention to the Long Beach Middle School Choir under the direction of Miss Anita Lynn as they perform the Armed Forces Medley.
As the choir sings the different branches of the military service theme songs, we invite you, our special guests, to stand so we can show our appreciation to you. And let's begin with the United States Army. Please rise.
High, high, Good morning. Wasn't that great? I'm going to speak for a moment just briefly to introduce myself. Just want to let you know that there is an MFLAC here at the middle school and at the high school. My name is Michelle Ford, and there are several types of MFLACs that are involved in offering support. Some are on the bases, some are actually in the youth programs, some are here in the schools. We also deploy and we go out into the field. In addition, there are some campuses, 48 actually on the Mississippi Gulf Coast, with 13 positions right now, as well as those that are on Keesler Air Force Base and NCBC. Some of the other areas that we offer support are also out of the area and outreach with our families. In addition, these services are completely confidential. There's no appointment that's needed. We're here to offer support with the door open. Sometimes this support can look like maybe simply just walking around the campus, making sure the staff and the students know that we're accessible and available. Sometimes it means offering support in the classrooms or providing individual sessions or maybe some group support. Sometimes it means doing briefings and presentations that the military has asked us to do on bases, as well as the presentations that the OSD has approved for us. Sometimes it means just welcoming and touring a new family or a new student that's here on campus, and they're trying to adjust to a new school or make a transition from elementary to middle school and high school. So families that also we offer outreach are also in this time period as deployment, simple making connections, helping the students to find friends and to adjust or make transitions when that deployment takes place. As I look around today, I'm noticing some faces, some familiar faces I've worked with in the past and those that are here. And I just wanted to acknowledge the military students and the families. So if you are a military student, past or present, at the middle school, if you would raise your hand or stand. Yeah. Good deal. Good deal. Thank you. And I could not step away without doing what the military students would also want me to do in thanking the teachers that are supporting them here at middle school, as well as the veteran teachers. So if you are a staff person or a teacher and you've served in the armed forces, could you raise your hand or stand? Well, thank you for the opportunity to speak briefly to you and to support and have the mission that I have. I'm very blessed. And thank you for your service and the sacrifice to our country.
Today we are pleased to welcome Captain Jeff Deviney, Commander of Naval Construction Group 2 in Gulfport, Mississippi. Captain Jeff Deviney graduated from Texas Tech University with a Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering in 1995. After graduation, he attended Officer Candidate School at Naval Air Station Pensacola and was commissioned an ensign in Civil Engineer Corps in April 1996. After his first assignment as an assistant resident officer in charge of construction at Marine Corps Air Station Cherry Point, North Carolina, he became an instructor at the Civil Engineer Corps Officer School, Naval Base Ventura County, Port Hueneme, California, in September 2001. Captain Deviney reported to Naval Mobile Construction Battalion 3 in Port Hueneme in July 2003. His duties there included Alpha Company Commander, Detachment Afghanistan Officer in Charge, and Training Officer. He attended Texas A&M University starting in July 2005 and earned a Master's of Engineering in Civil Engineering. In May 2006, he was assigned the Naval Special Warfare Group 1 Group Engineer, providing engineering support for facilities and ranges on the West Coast and to operations in the Central Command area of responsibility. He next served as a Naval Mobile Construction Battalion 3's executive officer from 2008 to 2010, deploying to Iraq and to Rota, Spain. In 2010, he reported to the Navy Bureau of Personnel in Millington, Tennessee, to serve as the Civil Engineer Corps Officer Community Manager. From 2013 to 2015, Captain DeVinny was Public Works Officer at Naval Air Station Pensacola, Florida. In 2015, the base received both the Commander-in-Chief's Award for Installation Excellence and the Secretary of Navy Energy and Water Management Award in the Navy's Large Shore Installation category. He commanded the Presidential Retreat Camp David from 2015 to 2018 and was the Indo-Pacific Command Engineer from August 2018 until June 2021. He assumed command of Naval Construction Group 2 in August 2021. Captain DeVinny is qualified as a Seabee Combat Warfare Officer, is a member of the Society of American Military Engineers, and is registered in Oregon as a professional engineer. His awards include the Defense Superior Service Medal, Legion of Merit, Bronze Star Medal, Meritorious Service Medal, and other personal, unit, and service awards. Please welcome to the podium Captain DeVinny.
All right. Hey, good morning, Long Beach Middle. How's everybody doing? All right, thanks. Hey, first off, hold on. Let me switch to the phone. Okay, first off, I want to say congratulations to all the staff, faculty, students, and parents of Long Beach, all the school district for being named the #1 school district in the whole state of Mississippi. So give a round of applause. Great job. Okay, so thank you for that introduction. I also want to say great job to the band, to the color guard, to the choir, and I noticed some of you did double duty as band and choir. So great job, everybody. Thoroughly impressed with the performance. So my name is Captain Jeff DeVinny, as you heard from my bio, commander of Naval Construction Group 2 at at Naval Construction Battalion Center Gulfport. So we've been here for about a year and a half. This is my, let's see, I've been in the Navy for 26 years. This is my, I think I counted last night, this is my 12th duty station, different place that I've served. My son Ethan, super excited for me to call him out. I've been thoroughly impressed with lots of things about this school, as my wife couldn't be here today, but the academics, the extracurricular activities, the people who work here and attend this school, and the parents who support are awesome, so thank you very much. So Ethan's the youngest of our 3 boys, and as I kind of added things up yesterday, my oldest is out of college, my youngest is my middle is in college, but all between the multiple duty stations, they went to like 15 different schools. I mean, a lot of different schools. Military kids have it incredibly tough with all the moving, having to adapt to new environments, having to make new friends every 2 or 3 years. And just it's really difficult, but this is probably the most welcoming school we have ever been to. I've really, you've had multiple things like this. You have a lot of like council meetings with the kids, and so we really appreciate everything that the school does. So thank you very much. That means a lot to us. Yeah, thanks. Okay, so let's talk about Veterans Day. So this holiday's been around for a long time, since just after World War I, so way over 100 years. It celebrates all the men and women who have ever served in the military, and a lot of us, I see a lot of us out here today. So I know there's been a lot of standing up, but I'm going to make you stand up some more. All right, so I want to get all the veterans, everybody that's a veteran, to stand up right now. All right, please. I got to stand, so you please, there you go. All right, okay, so, and now I want, don't sit, and then I want all the military families in here to stand up, including the kids, okay? So this tells you what a huge military school this is, and give everybody a round of applause. Everybody, come on, and yourselves, right? Because what we do, there's no way we could do that without the backing and support of our family. So thank you, everybody, and now you can sit down, all right? So I just wanted to make sure that everybody understands it's not just the service members who serve, it's these folks as well. So, but again, America's free because these people that just stood up, raised their right hands, swore an oath to protect this country from all enemies, foreign and domestic, and the Constitution whose course it directs. That takes a lot to do, especially in an all-volunteer force. There might still be some Vietnam veterans out here that didn't necessarily do it of their own free will, but that's okay. They still did it, all right? It means something, and it's why we have the country that we have today. So, let's see. I'd like to end with a story, all right? I won't speak too long. So I grew up in a military family. So, let's see. So my two granddads were in the Navy. My dad was in the Navy. My oldest son is in the Navy right now. So my dad's dad, a guy named Gilbert DeVinny, he enlisted in the Navy in 1939, so right before World War II. He flew missions all throughout the Pacific War, so did a lot of really dangerous things. I'm a super huge, I've always been a super history buff. So my granddad made chief in World War II, chief petty officer, retired in 1959. Unfortunately, he passed away in 1989 when I was 17. I never once asked him what he did in the service. I was a kid, right? Like a lot of you. Just didn't really cross my mind, right? He was just my granddad. I didn't even think about it. So what I would ask, is that you make that effort, right? So in the Navy, we call them sea stories. I don't know what they call them in the Army or the Air Force. Maybe just stories, right? But we call them sea stories, and it's talking about all the things that you did, all the people you met, maybe some fun times that you had, maybe some bad times that you had. Those are called sea stories. I wish I could have had that chance to ask him about that. I never got a chance. Let's see. So here's what I would ask you. So to all of you who have parents, grandparents, or other friends or relatives who served, or even if you just meet a veteran, I urge you to ask what they did. Because the best way to honor those who served isn't just to say thank you for your service. That's great, and we appreciate that. But it's to help them pass along the memory of that service, the places they saw, the things they did, big or small, right, and the people they met along the way. Ask those questions, please, while you still have the chance. So to my fellow veterans, thank you again for your service. Thank you to the families who stand behind us. Thank you to Long Beach Middle for putting this on and for the support of the military community here. It really means a lot. It really makes Gulfport a special place. All right, so everybody have a great Veterans Day weekend, and God bless America. Thanks.
Each day, soldiers are making sacrifices, joining the military, serving our country, leaving family behind, and some even losing their life. As Americans, there should not be a day that goes by where we don't remember those veterans. The brave men and women we honor today selflessly gave of themselves to defend a way of life that we so cherish. The rights of all people to determine our own futures, free of oppression and fear. Words cannot properly honor those that have given their lives. Let us take a solemn moment and stand to remember those who paid the ultimate price.
Please be seated. The table that stands before you is a place of honor. In setting this table, we acknowledge those missing from our celebration today. We remember them well. The table is small and set for one, symbolizing the vulnerability of a lone prisoner against his captors. Remember. The tablecloth is white, symbolizing purity of intention in responding to the nation's call to arms. Remember. The chair is empty, for they are not here. Remember. The slice of lemon, reminding us of their bitter suffering. Remember. The grains of salt, representing the countless tears of the families. Remember. The single red rose, reminding us of loved ones who keep the faith waiting their return. Remember. The burning candle in yellow ribbon, symbolizing everlasting hope of reunion with the missing. Remember. Remember all who have served alongside them, who have donned a uniform, being sworn to the same faith and allegiance. We will never forget their sacrifice. Remember. Remember until the day they return home or find eternal peace. We will always remember.
We would also like to take a minute to honor all of those military students here at Long Beach Middle School. We recognize that you too make great sacrifices for our great freedoms. At this time, would those students who have parents that served in our military or are currently serving in the armed forces please stand? We ask that you remain standing as we read a poem titled "I Serve Too," originally written by a military child named Maren Kelberer when she was in the 5th grade.
He puts on his flight suit. He puts on his combat boots. He puts on his dog tags. He puts on his hat. He packs his duffel bag and says goodbye. I may not wear the uniform, but I serve too. He missed my music program. He missed my birthday. He missed Christmas. He missed my soccer games and swim meets. He missed our family vacation. He missed my achievements. He is gone when I need him most. I may not wear the uniform, but I serve too. I let him go for your freedom of speech. I let him go for your right to vote. I let him go for your right to be free. I let him go knowing that he might not come home. I may not wear the uniform, but I serve too. I see the flag and I feel reverence. I hear the anthem and I try to be brave. I hope for the day I can embrace my hero. I may not wear the uniform, but I serve too. Thank you. You may be seated.
We would like to take this opportunity to thank all of our Junior Beta Club members who've worked very hard to prepare for our program today. We would also like to thank the choir and the band for the wonderful job that they did, as well as our administrators and school district for supporting this endeavor. To all of our veterans and their families, please join us in the cafeteria for a reception. Our Beta members will lead you at this time.